This is serious matters, ladies and gentlemen. In a massive drug bust, nearly 2,500 kilograms of methamphetamine, worth around 12,000 crore rupees, was seized from a vessel in the Indian waters along the Kerala coast in a joint operation by the Indian Navy and the Narcotics Control Bureau, or the NCB. And this happened on Result Day in Karnataka. So it's happened on Saturday. They arrested a Pak national by the name of Hazi Salim. CNN News 18 has accessed the recent trend of drug supply, which is coming directly from Pakistan. Sources within the NCB say that Pakistan is a major hub for processing and smuggling drugs, and that the D company is facilitating logistics and other support from Dubai and sending to neighboring countries. Recent trends also suggest that drugs produced in Afghanistan go to clandestine labs located mostly in Balochistan region for further proceedings and refining. Processed drugs from these regions are transferred to the sea, where they are loaded in dhow boats, mostly along the Pasni and the Gwadar port region in Pakistan and the Konarak and Chabahar region in Iran. Now these small dhows then transfer the drugs to the mother boat or the mothership in the high seas, which are international water, from which then there the deliveries are moved closer on the international waters but towards the Indian border and the neighboring countries along India in the subcontinent. Then they are unloaded into many small dhows again, and then at the recipient countries, these small dhows then carry the drug from the mother boat to the coast of the recipient country, and then they are able to dock at some of the smaller ports and the less traversed ports. Mother boats generally move in these international waters to avoid detection by the Indian Navy. Joining us now is the DDG Operations of the Narcotics Control Bureau, that is Sanjay Singh. Sanjay Singh ji, namaste, Jai Hind. This is Anand Narsuman here. Can you take us through this recent problem? What is actually Pakistan doing? Is it now processing all these drugs there, and is it using India as a conduit or as a market?
Good evening, sir. This problem of drug trafficking in South Asian region is not new. India is surrounded by two major opium producing countries of the world. On one side we have Death Crescent. Death Crescent is Afghanistan, Pakistan and Iran. And on the other side we have Myanmar, Laos, Thailand. That is that triangle. So opium grown in Afghanistan is converted into heroin, and from Afghanistan it travels to Pakistan. The drug trade of heroin and methamphetamine. Methamphetamine, like heroin, is again produced in Afghanistan, but it travels to Pakistan. Again, the trade is controlled by drug syndicates based in Pakistan, mostly in Karachi area, and from there through Iran it travels it takes maritime route when it has to go towards India, East African countries, Sri Lanka, Maldives. So it travels through Indian Ocean region, and as you said, generally what happens is smaller boats carry small loads and transfer them into mother boats, which are placed in international waters, just to avoid attention of different navies or coast guarding agencies of various countries. And then it travels towards south, and it again, to avoid attention, at the mother boat places itself at a secure location,
right.
And from there smaller boats from various places in various countries, they go to collect their share, and that's how drug is distributed to various countries. Of late, apart from heroin, meth is being traded in a very large measure.
Right.
So last year also we had seized a very large quantity of meth from Indian Ocean region, very close to Pakistan waters. And this time, this is the first time that we seized a motherboard, and we were able to seize a very, very large quantity.
Correct.
From the motherboard.
Now, if I may ask you, Sanjay ji, the fact is, be it the Mundra port, the talc that was caught, that was heroin there again. In Kolkata, there was a huge shipment which was docked at different ports. It had been brought in, and that was a huge amount, around 25,000 crores, if I remember correctly. Then you have this amount, which is about 12,000 crores, and this is heroin and meth once again. Let me ask you: is India being looked at as a market, or is India a hub for further trade? And who are the people who are able to play with such huge amounts of money? This is huge amounts of money.
Yes. This, as I said, is the largest seizure ever made in Indian Ocean region in terms of its monetary value. The question that you asked, that meth or heroin, the drug trade is controlled by syndicates based in Pakistan. There are important syndicates. Most important of them is Hazi Salim network. If we look at the major seizures that we have made in the Indian Ocean region in last 3 years, we have found in 70% of the cases it is the Hazi Salim network which has been involved in all this drug trade, and they are supplying to various countries, including India. And a part of it, part of the proceeds goes to even their intelligence agencies called ISI.
Okay.
And
so is the D company involved? And where is Haji Salim?
As far as your question,
Ji.
We have Haji Salim is based in Karachi, and he lives in the same area where Dawood, the D company, live in Karachi. As far as your question of India, whether India is a consumption, is a
market or a hub,
a place of consumption, or is a place of transit. So India is both. India is both. India started as a transit country long time back. It used to be, drug used to travel through India from both sides, from countries as I said, in Death Crescent region and Death Triangle. But slowly, it has turned into a center of consumption as well. All sorts of drugs are being consumed in India, and we had a survey conducted by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in 2019. That report says that we have more than 7 crores of consumers in our country.
My God.
So we are a drug consuming nation as well, and we are a country where drug is transiting through our
so transit plus consumption, and 7 crore is no small number. My final question: is India going to move towards listing Haji Salim as a wanted man? How is the crackdown going to happen on this network? We need to break down, or are you close on the heels of those who are his operations here in India?
We have several times flagged this issue at various international forums. Most of the international agencies, whether it is DEA or DEA of US or NCA of UK, or even authorities and police authorities in Dubai, they know about the activities of Haji Salim. We have raised our concern. We have raised this issue with all these agencies,
right.
And we have been making efforts to bring Haji Salim to justice.
Sanjay Singh ji, I thank you for your time, and commendations, kudos to you and your team, and of course the armed forces who are working with you tirelessly to try and bring down this network and also stop the supply into our country. Thank you very much and wish you all the more success in the coming days. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Anand.
We're going to take a very short break. When we come